That one looks way better, huh? Okay, this one looks a little better.
That's not how it really looks.
You don't think that's how it really looks? I'm not really. What do you mean? Well, that's what I see. How does it not know what it looks like? Nobody's watching, so we can just keep chatting. It's like got to tell everybody. Oh, 3 people. Wendy. Good morning, Wendy. Is it Wendy? Yeah. Okay. No, it always does all this weird stuff. Just good morning, Belly D. Okay, my friend. So this is like a special episode of No Makeup Monday. Why do we not have any chat on my YouTube? Can you guys please like say hello or something? There we go. Jennifer, thank you. We wanted to make sure it worked. So today's a very special day. First of all, it's Memorial Day. And we just want to say thank you to everybody that is like, we all know freedom is not free. I think we're especially appreciating our freedom now that we no longer have, that we're hoping to get back. But if you know anybody that fought in a war or whatever, we just want to say thank you, because that's what today is supposed to be about. Why are you laughing?
Whatever.
They know what I mean.
Somebody who gave their life for us to have freedom.
I'm sorry.
This is a little more than whatever.
It is. I know. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't take it lightly. You're right. It is very important. It is very important. But
so thank you all.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So this is a No Makeup Monday, holiday edition, and that means that we told Ken he has to be here.
I have to work even though I'm supposed to have the day off.
Yeah, you have to work. No, but but the point being, okay, first of all, he looks like a midget. I mean, he looks too short because I'm sitting on a pillow, and he's sitting on a pillow too, but I don't know what's happening. You're too heavy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is and Cookie's here too. She's laying on my lap, and she's trying here. YouTube, I can show you. She's laying on my lap, but she's trying to annoy us. So you guys are gonna get the chance to ask us any questions you want, and chances are we might answer them. I have to give that disclaimer, right?
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. So let's see. Hello from West Virginia. See, Jennifer says we get her lingo. See, they know what I mean. I don't mean any disrespect at all, because gosh, they have the most important jobs in the world. When is Ken going to do a 30-second card in 5 minutes?
That's not on schedule. Maybe I'm going to do another card this month.
Oh.
But 30-second?
Not a 30-second.
That'll be a long ways away.
Okay. No makeup for Ken. Yes, no makeup for Ken, Deborah. Yes. Whew. Hi, Polly from Florida. Meg says it's a good morning and beautiful day in Northern California. Here it's overcast.
You might get some.
We're hoping to get some sun. Let's see. So, let's see. Ken and Stephanie. Hi, Marcia. Wow, both of you extras, you're amazing. Thank you. Those were Ken's freebies. But I have to be honest, I have to kind of step up my game. So for next year, I'm already working on more freebies for me for next year. Because as you guys all know, I do my freebies, and now Ken has decided to get in on that, and he's starting to throw in freebies. So those are Ken freebies versus Stephanie freebies. So next year, I already have mine still scheduled for this year, but we're going to have to do more next year. So when will ink be back in stock? Sorry, I didn't see who asked that. Ken actually found a few. How many do you think you found of each color?
Between 20 and 30 of each color.
Okay, so he had 20 to 30 of each color at the store in Laguna Hills. He is literally packing them in our garage. When are you gonna finish that, do you think?
Well, I'm gonna ship them tomorrow, so it'll probably be on the website Thursday or Friday.
Okay, so Thursday or Friday, we're gonna have some on the website. Now, here we go, my friends. This is gonna happen, and this happens a lot. I already know, I've been seeing your emails, that you get an email notification saying product is back in stock. And then you go to get it and it's already gone again. Two different things have happened. Number one, our warehouse has found like 6 or 7 laying around. So they put them back on the website, but there's 25 people trying to get notifications. And so a lot of you aren't going to get them because they're going to be out of stock before you get to the website. Or number two, we just have too many people waiting for them, and people have ordered them and then they're out of stock again. So what we're going to ask you to do is, if you get that product notification in the email and you go to buy it and it's gone, sign up again for another one, because as soon as we get them back in stock, we'll send you that email again. It's kind of just like is there like a saying, like the fastest person gets it or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Timing right now.
Right now it's timing. It's timing. The ink pads, once those are gone, supposedly some manufacturing is supposed to get back to work in California. We're hoping that's coming soon. Hopefully. Let's see. So you guys get to ask us anything you want. So if you've ever wanted to ask us a question, now is your chance. Because what? The paper pad is on there. Search, it's at the very bottom of the page. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's not showing up in the brand new items. Yes, early bird gets the worm. Thank you, Michelle Underwood. That's it. That was it. Early bird gets the scrapbooks. Early bird gets the card making supplies. What is the best one of your banner dies to make a birthday banner for an office cubicle? Oh, one of the big banners. My favorite big banner one is the one that has 2 points at the bottom. That's my favorite one. But all of our A2 folded dies fit on those banners, which is really awesome. So that's a very good question. How is Cookie doing on the medicine? Polly? I don't know how to answer that. I know, yeah. I don't think she's doing much better. We've Carrie, we're going to answer that next. We're a little frustrated with the medicine situation. It has not helped. In fact, we think she's a little worse. So sadly, where we live now, our home literally is on a sidewalk. We don't have a yard. You guys know we don't have a yard. And our house is on a sidewalk. And so anytime somebody walks by, she barks. And she's trying to protect us. And so my parents and we haven't talked about this enough yet. My parents have offered to take her and have her live with them. I cried when they said that, which is really nice. I know and in all honesty, I think it would be better for the dog, but it wouldn't be better for me. So I'm getting a little sad about that. We haven't decided. We'll talk more about that another time. Will we be doing the 5x7 square flip it we had with the other company? Yes, it is on my plan. Yes. Hi, Kristen. So what was the other question? Oh, conventions this year. You answer that.
It's hard to know the future, and it's definitely going to be state by state rules. So I think like in Texas or Florida, there's maybe a possibility because they've been a little more aggressive in opening up. But in California, I don't think that's going to happen. And then all the other states are probably in between. But since there's just so many people gathering, I'm kind of leaning that it's not going to happen this year. But you never know. We might get some surprises. So hang in there. As soon as we find out, we'll let you know.
Yes, we will definitely.
CK has a show coming up in Houston, and they made us pick our spots.
When is that?
Mid-July.
Oh.
And they say they're on for Pennsylvania, also in Lancaster, but that's the only company we're hearing from right now. And I'm still pretty skeptical, but we might get surprises.
We don't know. we just don't know.
Sure.
I don't think anybody knows. How much lead time do you need to be able to attend an expo? Carmen wants to know.
Well, they make you sign up. Is that what us?
Yeah, us.
Yeah, we have to sign up. We signed up in October or November last year, but that gets you your spot. And sometimes there's extra spots. Some people can get in really late, but we just don't know for sure. The timing this year is just different.
Yeah.
If they change the schedule, I imagine we'll be scheduled to be at those events, but we might not be.
Yeah, we don't know. It really depends on how safe it is and how safe we feel traveling. I know that they're still saying for airplanes, for air travel, only like no fun travel right now. And I don't know if they consider our stuff fun travel or not. I don't know if it's considered business travel or not. It's funny because Ken will tell this is funny. Ken will tell like somebody that doesn't like really know us that well or whatever, and they'll say, oh, like blah 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 about this weekend, and he'll say, oh, we're going on a business trip. And I remember that first time, I don't know who you said it to. And I'm like, a business trip? And he goes, yeah, we have a convention that weekend. And I'm like, you call it a business trip? And he goes, well, technically that's what it is called. And I'm like, but that makes it sound like it's work. I'm all, that's not work. But
well, what happens when we try to explain to people?
Oh yeah. When we try to explain to people what we do for a living, like they'll say, what do you do for a living? And we just say we're self-employed. And they go, well, what do you do? And we go, yeah, no. You cannot explain crafting to people that don't craft, right? Yeah, they don't get it. You can't explain rubber stamping to guys, especially. They have no idea. You try to explain it, and we're like, remember when the teachers used to stamp your papers when you got a good grade? They go, huh? You know, they just can't do it. So okay. Let's see. I met Ken before I met Stephanie. Was I the first? Deborah wants to know. Do you know who that is? Deborah, how does Ken know you? Was it on his route or something? Or maybe it was at a show that he went to that I didn't go to? Hi, Mary Grace. Mary Ann says, yeah, we have our own company. I know, they just don't leave it at that. They make us explain it. Has Ken ever made a suggestion for a stamp? Carmen wants to know. Many times. And half the time I just go, okay, I don't talk to you about shipping. You don't talk to me. No.
Email the office with your idea. Right?
Yeah. Email the office with your idea.
Add it to the list.
Yeah. I should say that to you, huh? Yeah. Email the office. Let's see. Susan says we provide an essential service. Yes. Deborah said she met him at a show with no Stephanie. Oh, that's awesome. Will we ever go to Europe for a show? Jules, we would love to. Right? It's just right now we can't go anywhere.
It's not possible unless we scheduled all the stuff in. We have all these
tariffs and duties.
And trade issues, and that's why we have a website.
Michelle asked a good question. She's got emails that a lot of companies are dropping out of the expos due to their refund policy. Are we? How do you want to answer that? We are optimistic that the consumers are going to get paid back at this time. We are optimistic. I don't know if I can say anything else. We are not taking a side yet. Technically, we are owed a lot of money also. However, we're not taking a side. We're just trying to figure out we're stuck. We're really stuck, and we don't know. It's a tough thing because we're hoping that people will do. We are hoping that they will do the right thing, and the right thing is to take care of your customers. We would never do anything like that. We're kind of just waiting. We're waiting in a holding pattern to see what happens. Is that the best answer? I don't know how to answer that right now. We're hoping the right thing will happen. Are any new online classes coming? Do you want to talk about the 2020 class? Melissa wanted to know.
Yes, we are going to. We have a real class coming later.
In like July?
July.
A real online class,
and then, since we're not able to do our classes out at the expos and creating keepsakes events, we're going to go ahead and add that class to our website real soon. So you'll be able to pick up the kit, and then you'll get the link to the video. Stephanie's already done the video, so you'll be able to watch the video, use the kit, and get lots of good fun ideas. I did the class once. You'll enjoy it more with Stephanie, but it was fun. So
I saw somebody asked a question. Where did the name Stamps of Life come from? So I've been a stamper literally for more than 27 years. Before our older daughter was born, I tried to start my own little stamp company. Remember that? That didn't really work. That was before the internet. And so I've always been a stamper, but then I started getting into scrapbooking. And so I was getting published by the magazines and things like that. And we used to have a big thing used to be blogs. I know blogs aren't really that popular anymore, but I used to have a blog called The Scraps of Life because, it was the scraps. And it was mostly for family, I think. And then people started looking at it. And so when our uncle asked us, or dared us to start a company, we were like, well, what should we name it? What should we name it? And I'm like, well, I already have the blog, The Scraps of Life. Should we just change it to The Stamps of Life? And pretty much that's where it was born, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, nothing too.
We just threw something together at the last second. It was basically it.
Yeah.
Like the day before we taped videos or something like that.
Yeah, it was. We were not planning on this. This is all God's doing. This is none of us, because trust me, I was a mom. And now I guess we own a company. At least IRS says we do. Let's see. Oh, wait, others, but I'm waiting for Stephanie's loyalty Stamps of Life. Grinelda said Olivia had a question. Let's see. Oh, when's the slim line coming? That is still in, I have one pitched to HSN, and the other one might make it before the one I pitched to HSN. So it's in testing mode right now. So probably this fall is what I'm thinking, this fall. Connie wants to know, will you tell us the name of the new online class? Connie, I would if I knew it. We haven't made it up yet. It's so cute that you guys think we know what we're doing. Do you know what you're doing?
I know we're going to have an online class.
Yes, we know we're going to have an online class. But that's about it.
In July.
Yes, in July. Oh, here's a good question. Stephanie wants to know, will there be any Bible journaling stamps and dies? Dies, not really. Stamps, we have another stamp set that I did we just did the video for June's. Was it in June's? It wasn't in June, so it must be in July. It must be coming out in July. Let's see. What was it? Oh, do either of you have any hobbies other than designing? What are your hobbies, Ken?
My hobbies? I don't really have any hobbies right now. I like to watch sports a lot on TV. But there's nothing to watch. So lately, I think my favorite hobby is taking naps. Right?
Well, okay, that makes you sound lazy though, because he doesn't sleep at night. So sometimes his naps are longer than his nighttime sleep. Sometimes. The naps are just nice. Yeah, he likes naps. He likes naps. My hobbies, besides card making, and then I like to design. Obviously, I almost sometimes think I like to design more than I like to make cards, because I design what I want to make cards with. So it's like I have to design what I want first, then I get to make the card. So it kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. There's a hair on me, it's driving me crazy. But I also like to read. I have a Kindle and I read a lot. I'll read pretty much anything except true stuff. I don't like, I just like fiction. I just like nice little stories. That's what I like. Cause I like to get away from craziness. But yeah. Oh, and I like this. Grinalda says Stephanie likes to go to the beach. I do like to go to the beach. I like to go to the beach. I like to walk around the beach. Let's see. Can you make a welcome to your new home stamp? Diana, I think we have one, our home stamp set one. Let's see. Wait, show. See, sometimes it does that. I don't know why it does that. You guys are the greatest. I cannot words to express how grateful I am for your constant generosity. Oh, Brandy, you're so sweet. Thank you. What other questions do you have? What is the slimline? Slimline card is a card. Oh, here. It would fit in an A2 size envelope. I'm not. A business card envelope. This is a business size envelope. I can't show that. This is a business size envelope, and a slimline would fit in here. We have 3 in development right now. One we're pitching to HSN, and 2 different other ones. So those are coming soon. Speaking of, let me show you all these. Can you get those other ones? Look at all these, my friends. I can't show you the addresses, but look at all these. I want you to see there's more. There's more. Get all of them. Because I want them to see all of them. Because Stephanie's been busy. These are all personalized stamps going out to you tomorrow. There's more.
This is what Stephanie does when she's not designing.
This is what I do when I'm not designing. There's still more. All of these are personalized stamp orders from the middle of April to end of April, probably. So these are all going out tomorrow, except one's missing a stamp. Yeah, there's no mail today. But that's what I did yesterday. I watched TV and I did that. So it's very time consuming, by the way. But yeah, I did something yesterday. Tell us how you met. Oh yes, Linda wants to say press like, please. Everybody press like and share. How did we meet? Kenny, I'm gonna hear your version.
Well,
talk louder so they can hear.
We met.
Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. We met just by chance. It's hard to explain it. I was in a parking lot, and Stephanie was in a parking lot, and our paths just crossed, right?
But you got to get more information than that. It's more exciting than that.
I know, that's why you have to tell it.
I'm a better storyteller. Yes. Okay, so I was 16 years old.
I fell in love right away.
That makes my heart pitter patter. So sweet. Every once in a while he's real sweet. I was 16. How old were you?
18.
18. And what were you leaning against?
A car.
What kind of car?
A white car.
A white kind of car. What was it?
It was a Corvette.
He was leaning against a white Corvette, older model, white Corvette. And my girlfriends and I were walking out of a Penguin's frozen yogurt. And keep in mind, we all had just turned 16. And we walked out and we're just, and this guy, Ken's friend, turned and looked at us girls. There were 4 of us girls and there were the 2 of them. And he said,
let's party.
No, he didn't say it like that. He said, hey, do you girls want to go to a party with us? And the 4 of us said, yeah. And so apparently Stephanie decided to, with no shoes on, I was shoeless. I did not have a purse. I did not have any identification. Children do not do this at home. I decided to go in their car with them. And it's a 2-seater car. And there were 3 of us in the car. His friend sat in the middle. Guess who drove the car? Because it was Kenny's car. And I thought he was rich, you guys. I totally did. I did. They did. And so we went to this party, but we lost my friends. My friends were following us, and we lost my friends. They were in the car behind us, and we lost them. And I was in a city that I'd never been in really before. How far away is Huntington Beach from Mom and Dad's house?
10 miles.
Okay, so I was 10 miles away from home. But keep in mind, I was 16, had no ID, had no shoes on. Of course, we didn't have cell phones back then. And I was supposed to be spending the night at my friend's house. I had no way to contact her. And still, I went to this party with these guys. That's scary. I know. To think that I could have ended up in a ditch. So after that, long story short, we found my friends. And Ken invited us to go to his house, the 4 of us girls, and Ken went to his house. Now, those of you that know Ken, first of all, let's back up a little. Those of you that know Ken know he is very quiet and very shy. The thought that he invited 4 girls to his house, it makes him sound like he's this like Casanova or something, right? I'm so impressed that you did that. But we had this long visit, and I didn't get to talk hardly at all with you because this other girl was talking the whole time. And in the end of the night, it was time for us to leave. And why are you laughing?
I just sounded wrong.
What'd she say? Oh, hearing this is every mother's nightmare. True that, Rhonda. We didn't tell my parents this story for years. And Ken leaned against the wall and he looked at me and he said, do you think I could call you sometime? And I said, yes. And that was a Friday night before my junior year of high school. I told him not to call on the weekend because I wasn't going to be home because back then we had answering machines. He called Sunday night, which I told him not to call on the weekend. He called Sunday night. We went out on a date on Monday. We went out on a date on Tuesday. Wednesday, we did not go out on a date because that was the night before school started, my junior year. We went out on a date on Friday night, and by Saturday night, we said we were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Now, keep in mind, my friends, he was my first boyfriend. Was I his first girlfriend? We won't answer that.
You always try to put me on the spot for that.
I know. Well, it's because your stepmother told me stories. So let's see. And my parents didn't like him in the beginning. They didn't like him at all. I wonder why. He was older, my first boyfriend, and drove a white Corvette. What do you expect, right? But now they love him. Now they love him more than they love me. Okay, so that was pretty much it. What's the age difference? Jeannie wants to know. About 2 years, 7 months, I think it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But back when you're 16 and then he turned 19, woo! Oh yeah. My government teacher used to call him Chester the Molester. Isn't that horrible? Yeah. In front of the whole class, he'd call you that. But Ken is in my senior yearbook. He's in my senior yearbook twice because that is totally random that you were in that yearbook. Is that weird? Maybe not twice. Maybe it was just once. But he was in my yearbook. He didn't even go to my high school. It was weird. And I moved out the day after I turned 18. My mom begged me not to move out on my birthday. Moved out the day after I turned 18, and we've been together ever since. We've only wanted to kill each other like 33 times each or something like that, right?
Per year.
Per year. That was funny. I was going to say per month. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be reading their things. Let's see. Annette says her husband was her fiance before he asked her to be her girlfriend. Oh, that's funny. Deborah said her parents thought at least 5 years was a good age difference. That is, actually. Are we both originally from California? I
am. Basically, I am. Yes. I just happened to be born in Mississippi because my dad was stationed there in the Navy in Meridian. So I think I just lived there a few months. But my family was always from Los Angeles County area. And when we came back, we were close to Los Angeles or Orange County or Chino, but always Southern California.
Yeah, always. Both of us have always been in Southern California. Joystein says you're a funny guy. Joystein, you always love Ken. You're so sweet. How long have we been married?
Coming up on 30 years.
I know. How can it be? I'm only 29. No, I'm kidding.
You have a big year.
I do have a big birthday. This is a big year for us. This is, pandemic aside, this is a big year because it's a big year for our anniversary, 30. It's a big year. We got married when I was 19. So it's a big year for me for my birthday. And our babies were born. And that's about it. All the good stuff, right? Good stuff. That's all. We won't talk about anything else. Yes, ups and downs. But you know what? God's in control, and we know that, and we're just thankful that we all have our health right now. Let's see. What is your favorite product you designed, and what is the hardest thing about running your business? Oh, good question, Cheryl. The favorite thing I've ever designed is usually 99% of the time the last thing I designed. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel so emotionally attached to things when I first design them that I'm just like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then until I design the next item, and then I go, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. So that. But what's the hardest part about running our business?
The hardest part is when we travel. That's probably the hardest. And the setup day is actually the most difficult because we're tired and it takes long, and we're not meeting any customers or doing any of the fun stuff. So you have to put in the work before you get the opportunity to have some fun. And otherwise, like at the warehouse, delivery day. Last Monday, I just kept getting shipment after shipment, and I have to bring it all in, and I have to make it fit somehow. And this warehouse is really small. So I'm moving stuff around. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, but we were able to get everything in there. And now hopefully I won't have any deliveries for a couple more weeks. The card kit went out, so we have some more space right now. So that's the most difficult right now, but most things aren't hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The most difficult for me is, I think inventory is really hard for us because it's just trying to keep up on, what sells and what doesn't sell, and how to move inventory and how to make sure we have enough. My job's pretty easy. I don't have to deal with the stuff he deals with. I think the travel days are the hardest. So right now, I feel like I'm on a vacation because we haven't gotten to travel. I love though. See, it's like travel days are weird because like I love I love seeing everyone, but getting everything set up is like, that's the worst. That's the worst. But I love seeing everybody. How many, Carrie wants to know, how many employees do we have? 3, right? 3 plus us, so 5. 5 total if you count us. 5.
Yeah, so when we go out on the shows, we have lots of helpers.
Yeah.
Local, a lot of local people will help us.
Yes, so. Yeah, because we're a very small company. People don't sometimes realize that they're like, why is it taking slow? Well, if I don't do it, that's why I'm doing personalized stamps shipping. Debbie says several of us don't have our card kits. Tracking shows nothing. You'll want to check your credit card to make sure your credit card went through, and then send us an email because you should have tracking by now.
She says she has tracking, but it's not going anywhere. So either it's I don't know, post office is having some issues, right? But it shouldn't take that long to get. It should have been there.
That's not good.
Yeah, we shipped on Monday, so Thursday, Friday, but if it's not showing up in the system,
that's not good.
Yeah.
Was it post office or was it FedEx? Did she say? So. Oh, Jules B said my personal opinion is having I saw it go. Having a company in California has a lot of strings attached. Yeah, having a company in California bites. We used to have 14 employees when we used to make our own stamps and do our own shipping. And that was rough. That was really rough because you can't have 15 employees because then you go under different laws. And so we always had to keep it under. And so now that's why we don't do, oh, Jennifer's saying the post office is taking extra long these days. Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Oh, Creative Space says her post office says things are taking up to 2 weeks behind. Yeah, Monica, some of them go by FedEx and some go by post office, depending on where you are and your address. Oh, Elizabeth said she was part of the volunteers a few years ago that was at the old building putting stickers on things. It was fun. Oh, bless your heart, Elizabeth. She called that fun. Oh, I love you. That was sweet. Yeah, that was crazy time. I saw another one. You guys, sorry for missing your they go so fast. Polly says, look at Cookie, she wants her mama. I know, she's shaking. She's always cold. You guys have done a simply fantastic job shipping out during the fiasco. Thank you, Sheree. Yeah, we're trying really hard. The ink pad company's still not up and running yet. So we're literally, luckily Ken found some of those ink pads. So some of those are going to be back in stock, which is good. Gloria wants to know, what day is your wedding anniversary? Ours is June 23rd. June 23rd. So Frederick says, hi, Ken. Say hi. Frederick. Oh, he does? He goes by Rick? How do you know that? Oh, Elizabeth says, call her anytime. Hey. I'm trying to read these. Traveling is going to be harder now that you're leaving the twins. Yeah. The twins are supposed to be coming over today, which is very exciting. I miss them already. I haven't seen them since Thursday, so I miss them. Cookie, stop licking the table. So any other questions for Kenny and I? Polly says the shaking is not cold. Yvette told me that's simply a Maltese trait. Yeah, Cookie is crazy. Woo, Susan says she's been married 55 years. You're awesome. Monica says 39 years. That's awesome. Oh, Nancy wants to know, is there certain days that you get stock online? No. Literally, Ken will ship to them pretty much any day, or like shipments like dyes and stuff come in every single day, Monday through Friday. And then depending on when they get them on the website, because they have to check them all in. So they have to count them to make sure what the factory said they sent is correct. And then they put it on the website. So it literally could be any day, right? Any day. But make sure if anything is sold out that you sign up for the product notifications, because when it does get on the website, it'll send you an email and hopefully you can get in on that. Early bird, don't forget, early bird gets the worm. Joyce Dean, we don't know about any travel yet. We're still doing the best we can. We just don't know yet. Jules B, have we done cookies meds twice a day now? I don't think we are doing twice a day yet. We're still doing once a day, right?
I don't know, but I told you she needs it like hooked up to her vein. She needs.
I know. We're really, you guys, we're really thinking about having my parents take her, because my parents, where I didn't mention this, but where my parents live, no one goes to their house. No one walks by their house. It's very quiet. Cookie, like in our old house, Cookie didn't act like this. I mean, every once in a while, but not like she acts like this all day, and not like this, but like crazy. And this house is just like, if we ever moved again and we got a quieter house, I think we could get her back. But and my parents love her, by the way. Keep in mind, my parents love her just as much as we do, probably more than he does. Let's see. This fan page has become a support group for addiction. Patricia says the Stamp Supply fan book page has become a support group for the addiction. Well, thank you. And you know what? I really do appreciate your support in the fan page. Jules B wants to know, why not try the 2? Honestly, do you want to know the honest reason? Because I can't remember.
Alarm.
I know, I need to set an alarm. I'll try. I know we need to do that. We have to do the 2 days a week before I give her to my parents. So we're going to try the 2 days a week. Jules B, I'm going to try to remember to do it tonight. I know Kisser says you can't live without Cookie. And that's why I cried when my parents offered to take her, and I didn't talk like the rest of the day, did I? I was like quiet the rest of the day. I can't give away my baby. So, but the problem, and you guys, the problem is when she goes crazy, when people walk by and she goes crazy, she hurts herself. That's the biggest issue, because she jumps at the window, and when she lands, you can see her little legs are going wrong ways, and she literally, or she'll jump off the furniture to try to get them. I'm really, really concerned. She's already had back surgery. I'm concerned she's going to hurt herself more. And I think that's the biggest issue for me. I couldn't live with myself if she was going through one of those episodes and she hurt herself. So we will try the
Were you a teacher back in the day?
Where I was a teacher back in the day. Since I was 8 years old, I wanted to be a teacher. I went to school to be a teacher. I have my teaching credential. I can legally teach in California. However, I was never officially a teacher. I taught preschool, which really doesn't count, really, for a real teacher to me. My mom became a teacher after I wanted to be a teacher. She went to school when I was like 15 and got her degree and became a teacher. My daughter is a teacher. I never officially was a teacher of elementary school children like I wanted to be. When Kirsten got her first classroom to be an elementary school teacher, I walked in and I started crying, because that was like always like my dream. And so I went home. What? Is it stuck? Is it stuck? Yeah, there you go. I went home and see, then look, you missed all those. I went home. Oh, they went away. Oh, how'd that happen? Oh, there it goes. I went home and I told Ken, you know what, Ken? I want to go into teaching. I want to. And he looked at me. Do you remember what you said when I said I wanted to be a teacher?
I think I said you have to wake up early or something.
He goes, but Stephanie, do you realize that if you become a teacher, you need to wake up like at 5:30 in the morning every day to get to work on time? And I looked at him and I said, okay, I decided I don't want to be a teacher, because if I get out of bed before 8 a.m., that's a big deal. Although I got out of bed before 8 a.m. today. I did, but I usually don't. Let's see. Diane says there's a film that looks on the blinds that you can put on the window. Yeah, it's just, this house is so dark. I know, then we'll go nuts. You guys can see we have lights on in the middle of the day in this house because it's so dark. It would just be extra dark, and then it would be worse. What about, oh, we are working on getting more paper pads for the future orders. So the next order, the July order, I know I upped a lot. For some reason, the paper pads are selling like crazy now, you guys. So if you see a paper pad that you like, get it quick, because again, once they're gone forever. I know Spring Basics, we have enough in stock, but everything else is very limited. Also, because HSN has started purchasing the paper pads. They love our paper pads. How many different SKUs did you send HSN in June? 2? Yeah, so they bought 4 different pads for HSN, and they bought, I think, 4 for July or August also.
Mhm.
And so now I'm to the point where I'm designing paper pads for HSN also. So just keep your eyes out and get them as soon as you can when they get on the website. It's like crazy town. I know, I'm surprised. Paula, yes, preschool teachers are very important. I just meant that in California, you don't have to have a special degree to be a preschool teacher. I was a preschool teacher for what, like 4 or 5 years, I think. And I loved it. I loved it. But they don't get paid right. They don't get paid enough in California, especially. Let's see, what was that? How do you decide what to pitch to HSN? Good question. I just pitch what I think they're going to like. I'm starting to learn a little bit about what they like. I pitched something to them and they said, no, that's too juvenile for us, which I found interesting because it was a baby thing, which to me, you know, we all need baby stuff. So that's good though, because then it goes on the Stamps of Life calendar. So anything they say no to goes on our Stamps of Life calendar and does really well, which is kind of funny. But you know, that's okay. That's okay. They're picking great things. They're picking great things.
States.
What was it? I didn't see.
States products each month. She just wants to know what are the dates that you.
Oh, the dates. I thought you said states. What are the dates for new products? The 1st, the 7th, the 15th, the 20th, and sometimes the 25th. Sometimes. And every once in a while, I'll surprise you. You never know. You never know. Monica, wait, somebody asked about graphic downloads. Gars asked for downloads. We have considered that. We haven't quite figured out the logistics of that. I know my attorney's kind of like, she's kind of leery about doing digital things, and so I need to talk to her more about that, just because of design issues. And we might try to do something with another. That's definitely in the back of our minds. That's all I can say right now. I think that's definitely in the back of our minds. Let's see. Sharon says, good to see you both. Thank you. Shuffin, is that how you say it, Shuffin? She said, they say, hi, so nice to see you both on live, No Makeup Monday together. Let's see, phone alarm for the sale of dates. Oh, Betty, good idea to set your phone alarm for the dates of the sales. Now, also, those dates I gave you, do the night before, because late that night before, you will get to see them. Any other questions? Cherie, yes, slimline dies are coming eventually soon. 1 I pitched HSN and 2 are coming on ours. Let's see, any other questions that you guys have for us? Hi, Harlan, before we go, because our babies are going to be here soon. Oh, what made you decide to go into doing stamps and dies, and what did you have to do to get started in your business? Monica, we started with stamps first because back then, 10 years ago, we didn't really have thin wafer dies. And our uncle dared us, and we prayed a lot about it. I used to work for a stamp company, and they went out of, the owner decided to retire and let me know on a Sunday night that Monday I didn't have a job. So I took a year off from doing anything. I went back to being a mommy, and people would contact us and say, oh, I miss you. Because I do a lot of videos back then. And, oh, I miss you. And so I was saying to my uncle, I don't know what they want me to do. And he goes, well, start your own company. And that's kind of how it started, right? That's how it started. And that's where this crazy, we always knew we wanted to do our own company. We just didn't know exactly what, right? Oh, I did want to show you guys this really quick. And if you missed any of this video, you can go back and watch it. It will show up again. Who made this? Catherine made this, and it didn't get on the video, and I feel really bad because I misplaced it. But look at how gorgeous this is. It has our mushroom folded. That is a card. Look how cute that it is. It has our 5x7 tree folded, and it has our gnomes. Our gnomes are finally back in stock, my friends. Dies and stamps for a limited time because those things fly out the doors. So I just thought this was really cute, and I wanted to show it to you. Let's see. Any other questions before we go? Oh, Marianne says her German Shepherd was just hospitalized for seizures. Oh, that makes me sad. I hope she's okay.
I'm going to give them a sneak peek.
You are? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Some things that are coming up. Later this week, we'll have a new 6-pack of cardstock with some of our newer colors. So that'll be the surprise part. You'll have to
stay tuned.
Tune in to stop by the website for that. And then we'll be adding 2 more 6-packs of cardstock in the future. We're just missing 1 color for each pack.
Of course.
So we're trying. We're going to get those. And I was thinking maybe sometime in the future when we get the ink going again, we're going to do 6-packs of the inks and the refills maybe, like we used to in the past, because some people are starting to ask for that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So we might have to do that. And then in June, we've done all the videos. And there will be a mystery bag coming out in early June. And we talked about the online class that'll be also in June. We'll release that so you can get the kit and watch the class for all the shows that have been canceled, or maybe we won't be able to make it to. So you'll have that opportunity. So there'll be lots of good stuff coming up soon.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of good stuff.
And maybe a surprise event sometime in the future.
Oh, yeah. We have to schedule that.
Yeah, we're working on a surprise event.
It'll be an online event. We're estimating it'll be free. We're estimating about what, 3 hours, we're thinking?
Yeah, so
I think it's going to be about 2 or 3 hours. It'll be free. And are we thinking June? Yeah, it'll be in June sometime. We're just trying to figure out what the best date is to do that online event. And I don't know if any of you would want to listen to me for 2 hours or 3 hours, but it'll have new products involved and probably some flash sales on those new products, probably. Yeah, and some raffles, maybe, prizes.
Yeah.
And some Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Lots of Diet Coke.
We'll have some chats going on that night.
Yeah, we'll have some chat. Oh, is it going to be at night?
Well, for the East Coast, it probably would be
okay.
Late afternoon for us.
I'm not in charge. He does everything. But yeah, we're excited about that. Jules B says free in 3 hours. Yes. Yeah, free in 3. Free and 3. I can't say 100% it's going to be 3 hours, but it's going to be at least 2, right? I mean, because we have a lot of product in there to that's going to be new. That's going to be fun. So yeah, it'll be online. It'll be free, and new products, flash sales. And it'll just be a chance where kind of like a creative corner Thursday, but you'll be able to purchase the new products if you want at a flash sale, and it will be longer, and I'll be doing a lot of card making. So it's just gonna kind of be where we all craft together, right?
Yeah.
It will be fun. Mm-hmm. Ken's just gonna put the IV of Diet Coke into me, so because we'll have to have potty breaks. Okay. And it'll get taped. So yes, if you miss it, you'll still get to watch it. But the flash sales will only be till it sells out, I guess, or 24 hours until it sells out. Okay. We're making it up as we go right now. Okay, I think that's it. Ken needs to make a card with you during that event. Oh, Teresa, that would be a good idea. I could show you how to make a card.
Yeah, you can show me how to make a card.
There you go. That'd be kind of fun.
It'll take too long.
Yeah. He overthinks it too much. He overthinks it too much.
I'm a beginner. So.
Oh, you're a beginner. That's so cute. Okay. Well, thank you guys. This was fun. Thank you so much for your love and your support and your prayers. Your prayers definitely helped on our babies, and they're totally healthy, and we thank you so much for that.
I get Miller this time.
Okay, so I get Liam. Okay, because see, that's what we do. We always switch off the whole time, so we feel like we get like quality time, and we can remember what kid did what. And because if we're switching like this back and forth all day long, we go, oh, one of them did this, but I don't remember which one it was. So I get Liam, you get Miller. Okay, good. That's good to remember. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all so much. And stay safe, stay sane, because that's my hardest part right now. But stay safe. And we want to say thank you all so much for just being there and supporting us and loving us, and we appreciate you all. And make sure you like this and click share. And if you missed any of this, you'll be able to watch it again. Carol, they are fraternal twins, so we can tell them apart. That's the good thing. Okay, thank you so much. Do you have anything you want to say?
Well, you just popped in my mind. No, the one last thing I would want to say, and I think it's the most important, is we appreciate you so much. But even more important than that, I hope you guys all know that God loves you very, very much. And so we're getting through these times, and I think it sounds like most of you are doing pretty good as we look at the chats, and we're having fun days like this. But hang in there. Even in California, we get to go out. Maybe pretty soon. We're like getting our freedom, and we appreciate it a little bit more maybe than we used to. But that was the most important thing I could think of, is that we love you guys, and then God loves you. So don't forget that. And then everything else will be just fine, right?
Icing on the cake, right? Yes.
Right.
Okay. Thank you all so much, and we will see you Thursday for our Creative Corner Thursday. Ken doesn't know this, and I'm going to tell you now because then I won't get into so much trouble. But we're probably going to be switching that time to 11 a.m. pretty soon, Pacific time. Sorry, pretty soon. We're going to have to switch it.
Permanent?
Yeah, because Kirsten's bringing the babies over on Thursdays. And
okay, it's permanent.
Yeah, no, it'll be permanent. Yeah, no, it's going to be permanent because Kirsten's going to start bringing, her husband's going back to work, and she's going to start bringing the babies here so we can help. And I don't know what time. I don't want to have a video in the middle of the day. I'd rather have it a little bit earlier. So sorry. Okay, bye you all. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day with your family. Stay safe, and we will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.